welcome to my channel. I am Angobe, and today I'll be talking on how to set achievable objectives for yourself. It is really unfortunate that most of us, this is a new year, and most of us haven't set goals for ourselves. Some of us have the ideas in our mind, but they are so scattered, they are so blurred that we can't really figure it out. Some of us have carefully selected those ideas, selected the goals, the objectives that we have to achieve this year, but we haven't written it down. So let me ask you this question. How do you evaluate yourself at the end of the year if you have no goals that have been written down at the beginning of the year? How do you evaluate yourself? And secondly, what pushes you to work hard if you don't even have any goals written down somewhere that can really give you that inner urge to achieve them? How can you go about that? So, but if you haven't set any goals for yourself, don't worry. What you have to do right now is to follow me till the end of this video, and you will be able to set amazing goals for you. But before you do that, please, if you're logging in for the first time or you haven't subscribed yet, please just consider subscribing by clicking on the subscription button. And if at the end of this video you actually learn something or you see it worth commenting, please, I would like to know your own view in the comment section. And also, please help me share the videos. Okay guys, when it comes to setting achievable goals for yourself, it is very important for you to set your own goals. When you want to maximize your career, when you really want to succeed, I will encourage you to set your goals yourself, because should you set your goals yourself and you fail, you will hold yourself responsible. So right now I'm going to share some few steps that will enable you set amazing goals for yourself. And these steps, they are grouped into 5, but I'll try to break them down. The first thing now is what we call self-reflect. Before you want to set your goals, the first thing you need to do is to reflect on yourself. What exactly do you want to do? For example, let me say this is a new year, this is 2021. You want to set your goals for 2021. You first of all, you need to do a recap of how 2020 was. You need to look at the things you achieved in 2020. You need to look at the steps you took in order to achieve those dreams. And then now you need to look at the gaps, that is the difficulties you faced. And now when you want to set your goals for 2021, you will know how to easily structure it based on the experience you encountered in 2020. So it is very important for you to reflect, think critically, take a moment off, and you think that, oh, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to achieve? Okay, then how will I go about this? What major steps will I take? So that is very important. After reflecting on what you really want to do, the second thing you need to do is to stretch yourself a little more. That is, try to stretch out, that is the schedule or the goals you really need to achieve. Let me take for example that someone that is dealing with, let's say car businesses. You buy cars and you sell, right? Okay, for the previous year, you set a goal of selling, let's say 100 cars, and by the grace of God you had to achieve that. And this year it doesn't make any sense for you to set goals and you still put 100 cars to be sold. It doesn't make sense. You need to stretch yourself. For example, if you set 100 cars last year, this year you should be going up to 150, 200, and something like 300. Yes, that is a goal that will stress you up, will encourage you to work, will encourage you to go an extra mile such that you can achieve that. So you need to stretch yourself a little more. You need to stress out, expand. Yes. So the third thing you should strive to do is to set what we call SMART goals. There is really a lot that has been embedded into this word we call SMART. In order to set SMART goals, just the word itself entails a lot. When we talk about SMART goals, so S in the SMART stands for specific. Let your goals be specific, okay? And then M stands for what we call measurability. Let your goals be measurable. A stands for attainability. Let your goals be attainable. Set goals that you can achieve them. Goals that can make you to work hard in order to achieve. Don't set goals that are so vast that when you look at it, you even just feel discouraged. So your goal should be attainable. R stands for being realistic. Your goals should be realistic. You shouldn't just set goals out of the blue. You shouldn't just do something that is vague. Let it be realistic. Let your goals be realistic. And then finally, let your goals be time bound. Give yourself a duration. Give yourself a length of time that you need to achieve the goals. If you're setting goals for a year, you can decide that maybe by December or November 30th, November 15th, October 12th, I need to achieve this. I need to accomplish this. That is what we call time bound. Give yourself a time that by the end of this length, I must have achieved this. And then finally, the last point that will enable you set achievable goals for yourself, it's what we call a regular check-in. You need to, after setting your goals, after setting your objective, before you conclude, you need to put regular intervals that you need to go back and look at your goals with your current actions to see if your current actions actually meet up with the goals you set for yourself. Yes, I know that maybe within the year there are a lot of hurdles, there are a lot of odds that can come in and obstruct your program. So it's very important for you to come back, look at the schedule that you have for yourself and see how you can rearrange it and see how you can add maybe some other steps in order to easily achieve those objectives. So you need to put regular intervals that you come in and check your effectiveness and check your performance. So if you put all that in place, it will enable you to set achievable and amazing objectives for yourself. Okay guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate the fact that you've stayed to the end of this video. Please, I will encourage you, I will beg of you to subscribe and do what you share to a couple of your friends, so that once I upload a new video next week, you will be the first person to be notified. A new video is coming up next week, so please kindly subscribe and you share. See you next week, and thank you so much.